Sister Wives: Why fans rip Meri Brown as delusional. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has certainly struggled while living a life of polygamy. Now, fans are delighted to see her explore the world on her own, free from Kody Brown's shackles. But is she a tad delusional? During Sunday night's new episode, Meri sat down with some friends to chat about the end of her marriage. While the friends did their best to comfort the reality star, viewers think they might have actually made the situation worse. Is Meri Brown stepping backward? After parting ways with Kody for good, Meri Brown took a trip to London, one of her dream vacations. At first, fans were excited to see her focus on herself. But after Sunday night's new episode, they worry the TLC star is taking a step backward. Meri is delusional, a Sister Wives viewer titled a new Reddit post. And her support system is not helping the situation by constantly telling her Kody will miss her and he'll realize what he lost. She is very confused because he gaslit her for over 30 years and every message he gave her about anything was loaded and cloaked in hidden agenda. She needs to begin to accept the fact that he never loved her. For the love of Pete, Meri, catch a clue. Fans with the reality star would just move on with her life. Other Sister Wives fans agreed that Meri Brown was certainly exhibiting some levels of delusional behavior. However, that can only be expected from someone with her background. Other Redditors shared their own thoughts, including, "It's actually so frustrating how much he still has a grasp on her. So much of her thinking is still completely delusional. But she does 25 years of manipulation to recover from. I think Kody did a number on Meri. I think instead of telling her that he will miss her, he won't. That he did love her, but those days are over. He isn't worth worrying about anymore, onward and upward." I agree that telling Meri that Kody will miss her or realize what he lost is not and will not be therapeutic, even if it was true, and we know it's not. Meri needs to focus on moving on, which means taking care of herself, not as herself relates to Kody. How does she not get that someone can mourn a relationship yet not want to be in it? Meri Brown, the original wife of Kody Brown from Sister Wives, has long been a polarizing figure. Her journey on the show has been marked by heartbreak, resilience, and a determination that fans often view as both inspiring and perplexing. However, in recent seasons, Meri has been labeled by some viewers as delusional. What fuels this sentiment? To unpack this, let's explore her relationships, decisions, and the narrative she presents on the show. The lonely wife, Meri was the first to marry Kody in 1990, standing as the foundation upon which their polygamous family was built. She legally divorced Kody in 2014 to allow him to marry Robyn and adopt her children, a sacrifice she willingly made for the family. Yet, fans have noted that her relationship with Kody deteriorated drastically after this. Despite their strained connection, Meri frequently expresses hope for reconciliation, even as Kody openly dismisses the possibility. Delusional is the word fans use when Meri repeatedly clings to the idea that Kody might one day rekindle their romance. He has made it abundantly clear, both on the show and in interviews, that he no longer sees Meri as his wife in any meaningful way. During one particularly memorable scene, Kody bluntly stated, "I don't consider myself married to Meri," leaving viewers to wonder why she would stay in such a loveless situation. The catfishing scandal. The infamous catfishing scandal of 2015 is often cited as the turning point in Meri's story. Feeling lonely and neglected, she sought companionship online, which led to her being deceived by someone pretending to be a man named Sam. The fallout was devastating, not only for Meri, but also for her already fragile relationship with Kody. Fans initially sympathized with her vulnerability, but later grew frustrated as she continued to dwell on the incident. Many viewers believe that Meri uses the catfishing scandal as an excuse for her and Kody's failing marriage, even though cracks were visible long before. Her inability to move past the event, combined with her refusal to leave Kody despite his apathy, fuels the perception of delusion. Fans frequently take to social media to question why Meri doesn't embrace her independence and start anew, especially given her entrepreneurial success with her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Clinging to the past. One of the most criticized aspects of Meri's journey is her attachment to the family's past. While other wives, like Cristin and Janelle, have adapted to their evolving circumstances, Meri seems stuck in what the Brown family used to be. She often reminisces about the early days of their marriage, longing for the closeness they once shared. This nostalgia is endearing to some but exasperating to others, who feel she's living in a fantasy rather than facing reality. Meri's interactions with Robin and Cody highlight this dynamic. Despite Robin's position as Cody's favorite wife, Meri often defends her, even when it's clear Robin doesn't reciprocate the loyalty. Fans have dubbed this behavior as delusional because Meri seems blind to the power imbalance in the family. Robin has what Meri wants, a loving relationship with Cody, and yet Meri continues to support her unconditionally. A loyal soldier in a broken army. Throughout the show, Meri has portrayed herself as a loyal family member who prioritizes the collective over her own happiness. She frequently attends family gatherings, engages in group discussions, and offers support even when her presence seems unwelcome. However, fans often view this loyalty as misplaced, especially when her efforts are met with indifference or outright hostility. A pivotal moment came during a family meeting in which Cody berated Meri for not being more proactive in mending their relationship. Instead of defending herself, Meri accepted the criticism, further alienating fans who wanted her to stand up for herself. Many argue that her willingness to endure emotional neglect makes her a cautionary tale rather than a role model, reinforcing the delusional label. The Cristin effect. Cristin's departure from the family in 2021 was a watershed moment for Sister Wives. Her decision to leave Cody inspired many viewers, who saw her as a beacon of empowerment. Cristin's ability to walk away from an unhealthy relationship contrasted sharply with Meri's continued loyalty. As Cristin flourished in her new life, fans began to question why Meri couldn't do the same. Meri's reluctance to leave is often attributed to her deep-seated fear of failure and isolation. She has admitted on several occasions that the family is her identity, and leaving would feel like abandoning a part of herself. Yet, this reasoning only solidifies the delusional narrative for fans who believe she's sacrificing her well-being for a family that no longer values her. Meri's public persona. Outside of the show, Meri presents a different image. On social media, she frequently posts motivational quotes, uplifting messages, and snapshots of her travels. She appears confident and independent, which leaves fans wondering why she doesn't translate this energy into her personal life. The discrepancy between her online persona and her reality on Sister Wives adds to the frustration fans feel. Critics argue that Meri's social media presence is another form of delusion, a way to project happiness and control despite the chaos in her real life. Supporters, however, see it as a sign of her resilience and ability to find joy amidst adversity. A sympathetic character or a cautionary tale. Meri's journey on Sister Wives is a complex tapestry of loyalty, heartbreak, and hope. While some fans admire her perseverance, others view her actions as a refusal to accept reality. The term delusional often arises because Meri's choices defy logic to an outsider's perspective. Why would someone stay in a relationship where love and respect are one-sided? Why cling to a family that has moved on without her? Yet, it's important to consider that Meri's decisions stem from her deeply rooted beliefs in family and commitment. To her, leaving isn't just a matter of walking away. It's a monumental shift in identity and purpose. While fans may not agree with her choices, they highlight the emotional complexities of polygamous relationships and the societal pressures that accompany them. The road ahead. As Sister Wives continues, Meri's story remains one of the most compelling. Will she eventually follow in Cristin's footsteps and prioritize her happiness, or will she remain loyal to a family that no longer reciprocates her devotion? Fans may label her as delusional, but her journey is far from over. Perhaps in time, Meri will find the strength to redefine her narrative and emerge as the independent woman her supporters believe she can be. In the end, Meri Brown's story is a mirror reflecting the struggles many face in their own lives, the tension between hope and reality, loyalty and self-worth. Whether she's viewed as delusional or determined, one thing is certain: Meri's journey continues to captivate audiences, sparking debates about love, resilience, and the power of letting go.